Hi everyone, it's Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video is going to be a weekly reset in my everyday carry, which currently the cover is a Moterm Luxe 2.0 in Dune. She is such a beautiful color. 30 mil rings, and the inserts are all Franklin Covey compact size. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. And if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everyone else, welcome back. First and foremost, just really quick, I want to thank all of you who left comments and messages in my Instagram about the last video. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. I'm sorry that I have not responded to comments. I am so behind, you guys. My life lately has been so bonkery, so I apologize already a million times, but I apologize again. All right, so let's jump into our everyday carry weekly reset, shall we? So I will let you know that today is Tuesday. What is today? Tuesday the 21st. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, and I technically don't have that day off. However, my bosses were skiing, so nobody bothered me. And there was nothing pressing in my to-do list. We'll put something here so that it doesn't have a glare. How about that? Yay me, I remembered this time. So anyways, I didn't have anything pressing on my to-do list that I had to work. I answered a couple of emails, but that was really it. So that is that. I feel nice today. Let's just do miscellaneous first. We rent the movie on, sometimes, I don't know, you guys may have a tweak or some kind of tip or something, but we have a movie night every weekend. It's between me and my eldest son, who's 32. And we decide on what classic movies that my two younger ones, who are 22 or 23 and 20, and we force them to watch classic movies, okay? And so we each take turns. And I have, just so everybody knows, and I'm sure you see, because I have Netflix, I have Hulu. Hulu's free because of my American Express Platinum. I have to pay for Netflix. Walmart Plus is free with American Express Platinum. And so Walmart has some kind of connection with Paramount Plus. Then I have Peacock. I don't know if that's normal that everybody has Peacock, but I have Peacock, Apple, Prime Video. I mean, I have all the freaking streaming services. Do y'all remember back in the day when cable included all of these things? And I remember going as far back. Some of you who are my older generation like me, do you remember back in the day when like people used to buy these huge, like they were as big as your car, saucers? They were like satellites. And then I would go over to my friend's house because she had one, and we could watch MTV back when it was just all videos. I'm getting sidetracked. You see, I haven't talked to you guys in a week, and so I'm pouring out. Anyways, the point of the story, now every freaking company has their own streaming site, and it is bonkery. But even with everything that I stream, that I pay for streaming or have the streaming sites, $17.50, I have, when we look for an older movie to watch, what is $2.74? Oh, okay. Well, this goes with what I'm saying. I have to pay for it so that it becomes HD or 4K. Because if I were to put like my DVD player in of that movie, it is so weird on my 4K TV. And so we have to rent it. So we've been renting it because if one of the streaming sites has it free, they have commercials. And it's like, we want to watch a movie like we're in the theater. So we end up paying for it on Amazon Prime or Apple or who knows what. But that's what that is. This $2.74, oh, you guys. We bought a speaker bar because we needed the movies to feel like we were in the movie theater. So that $2.74, Lord have mercy, Noelia, is that bar. So I say shamelessly, $26.99. I mailed out, so listen, I have never mailed things out of the country. And that looks correct. So we're gonna put $390.53. I did the total here so that I make sure. But two of my planner, one, Lori wanted to buy the black Personal Luxe that I did not like because of that milkiness that was on the interior of the planner that everybody said it's normal, but I couldn't get past it. She wanted it. So she's in Canada. So I've never done Canada. And then I have a friend who I reached out to, a new planner friend. She was going to crochet me a cover for my planner. And she did it for free, but I sent her a big packet with a bunch of planner stuff. And so, so yeah, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be to ship to Canada. And on top of that, I have click and ship, so I can do everything from my home. And I don't have to go to the post office, which here in our small town is a nightmare because everybody and their dog is at the post office. So I have, as a matter of fact, you know what? I better put that right now. Let's put that right now. I need to order FedEx envelope. Sorry guys, when I remember, my butt has to write it down because I will forget it. Okay, $418.34 plus $390.53. Oh, Noelia, I'm not gonna do this again. Let's do this again. $379 for food, $17.50, $274.65, $26.99, $36.90, $36.70, $30.90, and that's correct. Okay, let's do this one more time. $91.36. I always do this wrong when I'm on with you guys. And 2018.57, she says. 35, 66, 70, 18, 998. That is correct. So did I do something wrong? I do this every time, but it doesn't matter because this says 87. So I'm going to say 87, 808, 87. I do this every single freaking time. So food is 418.34 and miscellaneous is 390.53. Anyways, the point of the story is now we have all these streaming services. You used to just have cable and everything would be under there, and now it's just annoying. Look at, see how I'm getting bonkery right here? It was, oh, I didn't put the total. I thought I put, the total is 808. Welcome to Tuesday, aka Monday for me. Hopefully I can get this video up today. 808.87. 808.87. And this was January 6th. No. It was January 13th through 19th. January 13th through 19th. All right, let's get this little dogger out and my red pen. So yeah, I hope you guys have been good. For those of you who took the day off, I hope that you had a good day off. Okay, food was $390, so we're gonna put that there. And oh no, shit. See, thank God for this erasable pen. Food was $418, which was just a tad below, I mean above. And then $390 was miscellaneous, which is there. So that'll be interesting how we do this. All right, let's see if they're gonna cross paths. Clearly they are. Anyway, so yesterday was a nice, and I couldn't record. I wanted to record yesterday, but my son and my kids were all home because they didn't have work. So it's hard for me to be in my office and record a video when everybody's home. And then they tease me. They'll be like, hi, this is Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. So then they'll be doing that all day long. And I'm like, you little punks. Like, I need to record for my friends. I want to talk to my buddies. So I'm recording a video when I should really be working. But I'll end up working later today than normal so I can wrap this up. Okay, we have our calendar, 808.87 spending, finances there. Let's just now go to our weeklies and separate it all out. Guys, I took Ruby to the vet and she is 21.6 pounds. Ruby will be 7 in February. And there's 2 vets that we have. The original vet that we've taken my cat to since we got her, his name is Dr. Salinas, and he's such a nice man. He reminds me of the comedian, I don't know what his name is, but he coined the term, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy, that comedian. Well, my vet for Ruby, he looks like him, but you know, he's not as big, but he looks like him facial features wise. And he's such a nice man. Like Ruby loves him. Ruby hates to be in her crate, but she loves Dr. Salinas. And then they hired this female, and last time I took Ruby in, and we take her in every year, and the last time I took her in, she was really rude to me. She was like, you don't love your cat, how dare you, you're letting her go get overweight. And at that time she was like 18.3 pounds. And she's like, you need to put her on a diet. And she gave me the medicine or the type of food she needed to do. So I ordered it through Chewy. It was like $150 a month just for Ruby's food, not including Lucy's. And so she was really mean, like really mean, you guys. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know. And so I had been dreading going back because Ruby has gotten bigger. And I was like, oh my God. So I called and I was like, I want to make sure I get Dr. Salinas, not the lady vet. So we did. I took Ruby in, and she gained weight, obviously. And he's like, and I told him, he's like, well, what happened with the diet that, you know, the other vet had told her to get on? I'm like, look, we had problems with it because Lucy, the stray cat we adopted years ago, she has a thyroid issue, and they both eat at the same time. So what happens is that Lucy will sneak Ruby's food. And so that could be like deathly for Ruby, or for Lucy, the black cat who got thyroid issues. And then Ruby was just throwing up all the time because she couldn't digest this particular diet food. And so I told him, I'm like, look, and then my daughter was with me, and she's like, look, my mom has the cat food out, the kibble out all day. The wet food is like a snack, and a little snack at dinner at nighttime so that they will sleep through the night and not bug me. And so he's like, here's what I say about grazing. Like a grazed cat becomes a fat cow or something, he said, which made me laugh. But sorry, my stickers are not coming out as easily as before. And so I felt for, he's like, Noelia, he's like, she's 21 point, how much did I say? You guys, how much did I say she was? 21.6. 21.6. So I then came home crying because he's like, look, she's almost halfway through her lifespan. He's like, don't you want your cat to live a long life? I started crying. Of course I want my cat to live a long life. Like, and he's like, he's like, look, and this is why I love Dr. Salinas. The other doctor was like, you're horrible and you need to put her on a diet immediately, which we did. And then we weaned off of it because it just wasn't. I have spending here and I can't remember what it was. I think it was, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Amazon. I think there was 2 Amazons that I ordered yesterday, and then we did a DoorDash Jack in the Box at night because Belle and I were being nuts. That was Monday, January 20th. And then I'll get the numbers from my phone when I do banking this morning. And so he's like, look, let's just start by, okay, this is done. We have everything. I have Belle's. She almost was late for work today, this chick. Oh my God. February theme. I got to expense this. I have more things to purge, but I'm not going to do it with you guys so that I don't take up your time. All right, let's do our dailies, which have been working out. I think they're working out because I like having everything in one planner and not having to grab something else. So that's why I feel like it's working out. But I know internally it bothers me that I don't have a booklet, you know, like a bound book where I'm going to be able to see everything. I already know that, but it is what it is. Anyways, the vet is like, let's start off. He's like, I know this is harder for you than the cats, which is true. And can I just say that what I started to do is pretend to feed Ruby. Like, she doesn't really get food. I like put wet food, but there's really no wet food on her little tray. And then also when Lucy, because Lucy can eat us out of all of the food because she's got a thyroid issue. I swear, my cats. And so I will sneak her food and Ruby doesn't hear it, so Ruby doesn't care. Because I think the kids are right and the vet is right. Like, Ruby is like force feeding herself. Like, I don't think she's actually hungry. I think that she hears me feeding Lucy and then she'll come out from wherever she is to eat because she hears that somebody's being fed. Okay, we're week 4, so we're just going to get the week 4 little mini sticker, if you guys remember this sticker. It's just this tiny, can you see how tiny that is? So what I've done is become like stealthy. When Lucy wants food, Ruby's asleep somewhere in the house and she doesn't hear, so she won't eat. And then if she hears, I pretend to give her food, but she's not really getting any wet food. But the problem, the doctor says, the vet says, is that I leave the kibble out and let them kind of just eat whenever they want. He's like, the first step is to stop this. He's like, you need to feed them twice a day, give them 30 minutes to eat, and at whatever they don't eat in those 30 minutes, they're SOL. And they have to wait for the next feeding. He's like, you should only be feeding them twice. That's hard, you guys. And I know that sounds so stupid, and it really is me that needs to make the adjustment, but it's difficult. Just because they interrupt my sleeping schedule. And when I say they interrupt it, I will not get enough sleep, and then work is just like, I'm fried for work. And the kids laugh. They're like, Mom, you treat these cats like they're infants and like you have to wake up to, but it's true. They're my babies. I can't help it. If you own cats, you know. But at the same time, I also know that I want my cats to live with me forever. And I need to do what it takes to make sure that they do that. And I need to knock my shit off and make sure that the cats are healthy. So he says it'll take a couple of years, but we can get her down to like 16, 17. So right now the goal is just to try to get them on a 2 feeding schedule. He's like, just pick a time that you're going to feed them in the morning and at night, and you stick with that schedule. Let them learn the new schedule. And then after that, he's like, we will figure out, you know, a time to transfer Ruby into her diet food again. So, and then the other thing he recommended, which Belle had been recommending for quite some time, is those automatic feeders that will feed the cats on their own. You know, you put them on a timer and then the cats start to realize. I've seen those like videos, so freaking funny, of the cats who are like figuring out how to trip the system by like unplugging it or something. I don't know. I've seen so many funny videos of the cats and their automatic feeders. But I still face the same problem of the cats, of Lucy potentially eating Ruby's food. So I don't know. I just know I need to get my shit together because I love Ruby so much, and if I lost her because she's overweight, it would kill me. So I need to really think about that. Let that be the driving force behind keeping to a schedule. I have to think of long term instead of short term, because short term I'm just like, oh, my poor baby, she wants to eat, and really she probably doesn't. She's like, I'm only eating because I hear food is being dispersed. So yeah, welcome to the cat stories today. You are welcome. Let's see what else is going on other than the fact that I need my butt to get, I need to set time aside today to respond to YouTube videos. I feel horrible when I don't respond. I'm so behind. Let's cut all these weird little thingamabobs because it's gonna drive me nuts. I hope everyone is doing well. I haven't even had a chance to watch YouTube videos. I've watched a couple the other day of planner videos. I've been like, I don't know what's been my problem. I need to jump back in and I need to catch up with like Crystal and Nessie and a bunch of others. I haven't had a chance. And I think we're almost done. Just got to fill this in. Okay, so let's bring this back to today. Today's Tuesday. Oh, we gotta add our stickers too. Okay, Monday, even though it was, let's put our banking. I tweaked my neck. We were laughing so hard yesterday. Yesterday, that was part of the reason I was so glad that nobody was reaching out. Like all of our investment bankers and our banking people, they were all closed. So I knew I wasn't gonna have any major like tasks or follow-ups to be done because everybody was off. I had a couple people from Paris reach out, but that was only, and Chile, but that's because they don't celebrate the same holidays that we do. So I did a couple of email responses, and I was looking for February theme. I haven't found it, but I was looking for it. Priority was just to relax. I just feel like yesterday I was hibernating. I didn't want to deal with the world at all. If you know, you know. Today is Tuesday. We're doing a YouTube video. I need to record, edit, and upload today. It has to be done today. Let's see if 62:30. I love this new Fitbit. I love it. It's the 4, I think. I can't remember. Priorities is YouTube and HFO. I need to set up the Paris QuickBooks, and I'm like dreading it. Oh shoot, I also have Dr. Asher. A Zoom call with her. Okay, I forgot. I keep thinking today is, and there's nothing else the rest of the week, people. That is it. All right, cool. So now let's go back to last week and find our little thingamabobs, our stickers. I had MHD investment meetings. I set that up. That's what it means, set up. Oh no, yeah, set up. And then I had work. And then I had a horrible freaking headache, which ended up being a residual of a migraine I had over the weekend. I went to Sausalito here, Sausalito meeting. Where do I want it? Doop, doop, let's put her here. All right. Oh my God, this Air France issue, you guys. I had my boss, my female boss, she's like in with people. They both are. Like, they're friends with Edge, they're friends with U2, they're friends with Eddie Vedder. Like, these, my bosses are very in the crowd. And I had to purchase, she and I were chatting one day in a meeting, and she's like, oh, you need to purchase my Air France ticket to Paris. She was going to stay at her house for some big event that they were having. So she and I sat there and we did it together. But when we do things together, we're like chatting, talking, you know, gossiping, whatever. She and I just have a good time. Last week or on Wednesday, she texted me at like 7 o'clock at night. She's like, hey, we did the Air France wrong. It's Paris to SFO, SFO to Paris, and it's supposed to be the other way around. She was leaving SFO to go to Paris. So I freak out. I'm like, okay, please God, let it be something simple. No, it was $8,000 more than the original ticket. So the original ticket was like $5,000 and the new ticket was like $16,000. And mind you, when we bought the original ticket, she wanted Le Premier and it was $16,000. We giggled. I'm like, girl, I'll put you for an upgrade, but I doubt you can get into Le Premier. She has a status, but anyways, the point of the story is I was freaking out. Somehow I managed to get the Air France to help me because I told them that it was an error, but we still had to pay like a $2,500 difference, of which I had a credit already from an error I made that was a positive error. So anyways, that night I could not sleep. I could not sleep at all. Well, I couldn't sleep. And so to keep my mind off, I started The Love Wager. And can I tell you that that book, the banter in that book was phenomenal. Okay? Phenomenal. I can't even tell you. We're going to put work there. We're going to put the vet right here. Ruby. I need to get her in order for reals. I had errands here and I had to review the budget, which I have a new system that I'm doing, and I finished the book. That's how good it was. It only took me like 5 hours over a 2-day period to finish that book. It was so good. There's this new show, or it's not new, it's an old show that came on to Netflix, and I watched one episode just because it was suggested to me, and they're like 26-minute episodes, and by God, I got sucked in. And planner prep, we'll put planner prep there. Is that what I had? Planner time. Binge Younger. So it's called Younger, about this woman who can't get a job at her age at 41. And so she, maybe I put here breakfast. I'm going to put it down here. That way it's not all crowded up there. So that's that. Okay. Here is, we have our past weekly 808.87. We have it here, 808.87. We have it logged. Remember, red is food and black is total spending. That doesn't make any sense. I just screwed up. I just realized that I screwed up. Oh my God, that's gonna drive me nuts. You guys, no, it's supposed to be 808. It's supposed to be right there. Is that going to drive me nuts? it's supposed to be this. 808, not, okay. We're gonna have to end there because I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix this with whiteout, and it's gonna kill me. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna end up having to reprint this because that's how, this is why I should be doing the entire thing in this friction instead of the black regular pen that I cannot erase. Oh no, you guys. All right, well, I'm gonna have to figure it out off camera. I don't wanna waste any more of your guys' time, but there's my mistake, yay me. And then you have our weekly, which is here. Today's Tuesday. I probably have to download more stuff that I need to get done. I did make purchases yesterday that I gotta add the amounts to. Here is our dailies for this week, set and ready to go. And then we will go to last week, and here is our stickers laid out for last week. I'm bummed now. This is gonna bum me out. Yikes. All right, we'll see what I end up doing. You guys will probably see that next week because I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. That's that. I hope this was enjoyable and my lunacy here that now I'm panicking about, but it is what it is. All right, if you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. And if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week, and I will see you next time. Bye.